All right. It is the spec sheet. It is typically a podcast about technology, but here lately, because we're lazy and we are aging and we've just run out of content. Here lately, we do a lot of live game streams, Curtis and I do. And I'm Michael, by the way. He's Curtis.
That would be me.
And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play some Fortnite and just kind of shoot the breeze. Curtis has a new PC that he just got set up, and while mine has the CPU in my box is an AMD 7800X 3D, Curtis thinks he's really hot stuff because he's got the what is it, the 9800X 3D?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so Curtis is just like, he's got to do this one up thing. He can't
Well, it's in
come
my nature. I can't help it.
he can't just come in here and know, okay, look, I'm playing with a B-Link with 16 gigs of RAM and an integrated graphics card, and I'm satisfied with that. No, he's got to come in here with his 9800X 3D. Otherwise, we pretty much have the same system, I believe, other than you're using NVIDIA graphics.
Yeah. What card do you have?
The XT 9800, oh, God.
Okay. Yeah.
It's AMD, of course. I wanted the synchronicities between the CPU and the GPU that you get if you go all AMD. There are some proprietary technologies in the way the two interact with one another if you go all AMD, and that sounded good to me, so I wanted that. The RX 9070 XT is what I have.
All right. Yeah. See, my thing is, I want to be able to do local large language model running and agents. I'm not really doing inference right now, but like I do MCP servers and running some agents. And NVIDIA just is better at that still. You can do it with AMD, but you got to jump through some extra hoops for it, which is actually my very first dilemma with this machine. So the reason why I one-upped you on it is specifically for that. So video rendering and AI, like I know that this CPU is not like an AI powerhouse, but at least it has a lot of threads and it's really fast. So that'll make up for anything that I'm losing by not being Apple Silicon. But the GPU is the big deal there, and so my dilemma is what I ended up doing is I spent 2 weeks kind of charting out if I were to build everything myself or buy a pre-built system from Amazon or Micro Center.
I went through that torture too.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? We shouldn't have to do this, but anyway, I found that there was Thermaltake had a system that saved me about $550 if I bought it, and it got me the best CPU I could under the AMD Ryzen world with good RAM and a decent video card. So I bought it. I would rather have built the whole thing myself, but this has water cooling. It's got all the RGB lights in it that I don't care about.
I've got
cool
to
case.
find a way to turn off all the RGB in my box. I'm not entirely sure how to do it.
On the board, there's a header that controls all that. You can just unplug it.
I can't stand it. Is like,
I hear you.
I mean, what a virgin you must be to feel like you need this in your PC tower. I mean, it's just the stupidest thing. It adds nothing. And my PC is next to my bed here. So my kids will come in here and use my computer, and they won't fully turn it off. And so I won't catch it before I get in bed, and I'll lie down, and there's just this explosion of colors happening next to my face a few feet away. And it's like Judy opening the door after the house falls at the end of the tornado scene. Just like I can't deal with it, so then I have to get up and I have to turn the computer. I'm so sick of it. I just really would like to be able to let the computer just run all the time. That's what I've done with every computer I've ever owned. I just let them run all the time, like literally run. Mm-hmm. I don't even let them go to sleep. I just let them run. I mean, it's a minuscule amount of electricity. Computers are not stupid anymore. If you're not using them, they don't use a lot of power. I mean.
That's what I love about my Mac Mini is it's almost like sipping energy while it's not in use. But I'm going to turn it into I'm probably going to do a nano claw cluster on it, not cluster, but agent with some. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But that takes like almost no energy.
Hey, Alyssa. So you've got this new computer, and
Oh,
I believe
my dilemma. Go ahead and finish your thought, and I'll tell you my dilemma.
Well, Well, go ahead.
So I bought a bundle, which is what I was building up to there on that, because it gets me to the dilemma. So this came with an NVIDIA 5070 with 12 gigs of RAM on it. Unfortunately, when you buy the machine the way I did and get the efficiency of savings, you don't get to pick your parts necessarily. So it's got a good, like all the parts are really good. Like each component I'm very happy with, except the video card. I wish I could have either A, dropped it down to something a lot lower, or B, bump it up one more spec. If it could have been a 5070 Ti with 16 gigs of RAM, I'd be great. I'd be golden. But
yeah, 12 seems so odd to me. I saw that too when I was deciding what to land on.
And, yeah, well, the thing
number
is,
12 just was like, I don't know about that.
For gaming, it's fine. Like there's no issue there. But with large language models, that's the cutoff between being able to load a high quality one that has like coding intelligence really built into it and understands it the way it's been quantized. That's the cutoff. So anything that's lower than 16 gigs, it's going to hallucinate. It's going to have less context that it can manage. 16 gigs is your minimum really for like real heavy work with it. If you're just generating images, it's not a big deal, but if you want code, you really got to go 16. And I have a 4060 Ti 16 gig for that reason. It's the lowest end 40 series that you can do decent models on. And it's an okay gaming card, but it's a good large language model or AI card. But so that's the problem I have now. So the 12 gig is 4 gigs under what I need. But it's CPU, or not CPU, its clock speed is faster than my original card. So I'm trying to decide between these options. Do I swap the cards and get a little bit less gaming performance, but probably perfectly fine for me for what we do? But then I get the AI back end that I want? Or do I B, put both cards like this is where I feel like I'm going overboard. Put both cards in, which means I'm gonna have to upgrade.
Can you do that with those two?
Yeah, I can.
What is
they
that,
just
SLI?
aren't going to be like you can't do SLI, and there's really not a lot of benefit to SLI at this point for what we would do. Like you really got to get into some advanced stuff for that to be valuable. But what I could do is I could put the 4070 in as my secondary card and just use it for like LM Studio or Olama. I can tie it straight to that to be able to run a large language model locally. And the whole point of doing it locally is I don't have to use credits. Like I use Claude and Sonnet, and I use Cursor AI to get access to several others, and Gemini as well. I pay for all of those, but you have limited. Like I'm on like it's my second lowest tier of paid plans. So I mean, you run out of tokens pretty quickly, and I notice it like in Cursor really, really quick. If I can be connected to Sonnet, then which is Claude's model, then I get great response back from it for coding stuff, which I've done on the live stream before. And then when you run out of credits for that, and it drops you down to the next one lower, it's noticeably different and not good. So if I can have, and what I've been doing lately is just running a local language model with like Quinn or DeepSeek, running with that 16 gigs full, and that's good. Like it's an okay middle ground. It's not as good as Sonnet, but it doesn't cost me anything other than the electricity I'm using. So I bought this PC that's overpowered CPU wise, basically so I would have some future proofing, and then I can just keep buying video cards to replace it. And this all comes back to the fact that this is the first PC I've bought in, I don't even know, desktop PC that I use in probably 10 years. Because 10 years ago, I don't know if you remember, I went all in on the eGPU Thunderbolt route, and that's what my 4070 was in my eGPU. But Apple dropped all support for it, and I mixed back and forth between Apple and PC, and it's gotten to the point where my eGPU just is not, it's not stable on recent versions of Windows anyway. So it's like, all right, all of those issues, I'm just going to go back to a desktop PC, and it'll, hopefully solve the bandwidth issues and like the limits of Thunderbolt. But I still have this problem of which video card do I pick? So,
well, I mean, do they both do porn?
Well, I mean, I would have to test that, but I'm sure they do.
I mean, I think that's question answered.
Wait, hold on.
The answer to that.
When you say that, you mean show it on the screen or generate it?
Show it, generate it, produce it. I mean, can you dive in head first?
I think I'm going to have to go with the 4060 for that, most likely. So this is going to be really. Oh,
so that's Curtis on the top with his new fancy computer.
Playing, or is it me that's got copyrighted music playing?
I have the creator thing toggled so that it doesn't. Yeah, you'll have to go in and.
Let me check mine then. Creator options. Licensed audio says mute for me too. Weird.
Really? I wonder if.
Yeah. So this is gonna be fun because like I got to remember how to do the controls. How do I thank the driver?
Creator options, license audio. Oh, that was me. Now I have already set this in the past to mute. So how does that get changed? I would like to know that.
How do I thank the bus driver? It's important.
Press down.
It's an extra key. I want to set up some. What's what I'm looking for? I want to set up some shortcuts here to remap
Gerald
it.
says we have to win this game, so we got to win it. I mean, come on.
You're right, Gerald. I agree with you.
Where are you going?
To this big rock formation here, I guess. I see. Well, I thought I saw you earlier. Yeah, I see you over there.
I'm right next to you. Yeah, this is the first desktop PC I had purchased in 16 years.
Yeah, isn't it wild?
Yeah, something's changing. There's the fact that I think the prospect of owning a nice desktop PC has become really attractive, because I think now what you get versus what you paid to get that, I think the the price versus benefit ratio has never been better. It's other than, of course, the inflation that we're seeing.
RAM, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, forget about that. Pretend that doesn't exist. That's. Well, I guess you can't really pretend that doesn't exist. Cause it doesn't.
I mean, that's the whole reason why this PC is cheaper. For some reason, they didn't overinflate for the RAM, which I'll take. That's good, but
get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh my God, she's annoying me so much. My daughter.
Why?
Because she wants to play Fortnite, and she wants to do it under my user account, and I hardly ever play. And I said, no, you're not going to play Fortnite. I'm getting ready to live stream. You're going to have to figure something else out to do. And now she's sitting here next to me, staring into my soul, saying, how much longer are you going to play?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to be very good at this, so it'll go quick.
So, yeah, my response, get out.
Get out. Man, I got to remember keyboard controls. Why'd I just pick that up? I don't want that.
There is...
Is that you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
can't I eat these like Krusty Burger things? Why is it one season you can eat them and the next one you can't?
I don't know what this bush does. There's some kind of bush here. You see me putting this thing on my head?
Tell me more.
I have no idea what that does.
Oh gosh. Okay, I see. How can I see the map? There's the map. Hey, you realize this is a kid-friendly stream. You probably shouldn't be showing that bush like that.
Well, that's just how I was raised. It's those are the values that were instilled in me. Anyway, but for this artificial inflation of the cost of hardware as a result of AI sucking everything up, this would be hands down the absolute best time ever to buy a PC. And I went through that same process you did, going around trying to make that mathematical calculation. Am I better off to buy a pre-built or
can you help me?
I just got. How in the hell did that happen?
I just got
Where are they?
They're out the front door. Or right there. Almost like gaining health.
I gotta kill them.
How are they? I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know I could like strafe and stuff.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. And the obvious conclusion became, I've got to go over to Micro Center and just buy a computer. It was, hands down, the better option.
Do you want any of these weapons that?
Oh, I might take some ammo, but otherwise, what's this?
Yeah.
Do you need a good weapon?
I've got one that I took from him.
Take that orange one.
Okay. I didn't want to take your collected weapon there.
My spoils.
Yeah. But I did. Man, I'm just not good at the controls yet.
Was there anything on this giant rock here?
No, not really.
Okay.
We should probably head towards...
Yeah, I am. You know, if you look at the title of today's video, it says you should watch the movie Windy City Heat. And
yeah, what is that? Remind me.
If you've not seen that, I became aware of it back in the Belgab days because, you know, Falky 2013 was a user that a lot of people would pretend to be friends with just so they could troll him. And I mean, there were people who had multi-year trolling operations going on with this guy.
Right.
And probably some of them even still do to this day.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And so one day, someone on Belgab was remarking how similar the situation was to the movie Windy City Heat. And in that movie, what they do is there's a guy named Perry Caravello, and he is the Falky of this group of three guys, him being the third. And they convinced him that he was going to be in a movie.
Yeah.
So they got about 100 people. Let's go over to this shooting.
Yeah, we should get moving here.
They got about 100 people together, and yeah, the storm's coming, actually. Shit. They got about 100 people together and put together an actual movie production.
Gosh.
And this guy had no idea that it was all for his benefit, that it was all fake. And he really believes that he's going to be a star. And I'm down.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to probably die again here. Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Yeah, I got to get used to playing with the keyboard again, which I'm sure I'm going to be better at. But so basically, anyway, it's like Truman Show, but
Perry believes he is in a movie, and it is one of the funny. I've watched it twice in the last week. I watched it several years ago, and then I kind of forgot about it, and then for whatever reason, it came across my radar again. And in the last week, excuse me, I had to burp. In the last week, I've watched it twice, and it's equally entertaining. I mean, it is one of the funniest comedies.
So, like, Is it a documentary kind of style, or is
it's like
does the guy know that he's like, is he playing someone who doesn't know he's in a movie?
He's not playing any. Well, he's playing a character named Stone Fury in this fake movie, but the movie isn't the movie. The movie is them filming him making the movie.
So like, it's if Cinda actually, like, if we reached out to him and said, hey, we're going to make a movie, and we filmed the whole thing.
If we reached out to him,
like in real life,
and we said we're going to make a movie, and then we did all kinds of things to troll him around the production of this movie. Okay. Not to mention the actual movie itself. I mean, the dialogue's terrible. The plot is terrible.
I mean, like, so, I mean, there's not like a plot, right? There's just moments that they did like somewhat scripted.
You've just got to watch this, and it's available on YouTube, free to watch. It aired on Comedy Central one time back in, I think, 2003, and then never aired again. I think it had such a niche audience, and the people running Comedy Central really couldn't see the brilliance of what it was that had been produced. But now it's actually more popular as a movie now than it was when it came out, by far, by orders of magnitude. I hate to explain too much of it. You've just got to watch it, and I promise you, usually when people recommend that you watch something, it usually sucks. And
right.
You wind up being disappointed. And so I don't make recommendations in a lot of cases simply because I'm afraid whoever's hearing the recommendation is going to make that assumption about the recommendation. But I really have to tell you, watch that movie, Windy City Heat. I promise you won't be disappointed. It's just...
It sounds like the kind of absurdity that I would enjoy, so...
Well, particularly as someone who's aware of George Cinda and that whole universe, the whole Falke universe, and what that all entailed, and the way he was being trolled. I mean, people sending him pizzas at his home that had items, toppings that he couldn't eat.
Right.
Just things like that.
Those are memories there, man.
Like, one of the things that's hilarious in this movie is Perry, in the course of trying to convince him that he's become a big star, they've got an assistant that's following him around throughout the production of the movie. And this assistant is just constantly trying to hand him plates of food. Like, he goes into the bathroom and takes a giant shit, and they're recording on the outside of the bathroom door as he's shitting. And as soon as he walks out, literally the instant his head comes out the bathroom door, this guy who's his assistant has a plate of food that he puts in his face.
So, I mean, how'd they get this guy's permission then to release this?
Well, first of all, he's not especially bright, and he's got he seems to be a little bit on the spectrum, I guess. But he's a little bit on the spectrum and not particularly bright, which I guess is kind of an unusual combination for people that are on the autism spectrum. Usually, they seem to be highly intelligent. But
shield.
Yeah, I do actually.
Up here.
But anyone listening who was around Bell Gab, and do you want any of this Flowberry?
Sure.
Yeah, you could use some. Anyone who was around Bell Gab and remembers watching Falke get trolled and what all that entailed would love this movie.
What still is wild to me, that one of the most popular threads on Bell Gab ended up being something that I posted right after I said to people, don't engage in it, just move on, ignore him. And then he said something that made me really mad, and late at night I made that whole musings thread.
Oh, I forgot that was your thread.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was ridiculous. And the thing I love about it, though, is that I did it just to kind of play his game with him because I was annoyed. and then like the life it took on, because like I might have created it, but it wasn't mine very quickly after it was created. Like I'm all on board for the whole thing, but like the magic happened with everyone else.
Do you remember when I trolled the whole forum by giving Falky his own private thread,
Yes.
and giving him complete control over who could participate in it and who couldn't? And so like people were getting booted out of it just for the very slightest infractions.
Oh yeah.
And there were always a few people on Belgab who took themselves and things a little too seriously. And there were a couple of people who were actually so enraged by that and so incensed that they quit using the forum because of it. Onan is the one that comes to mind. Oh, somebody's here.
Yeah.
First and foremost, he actually quit using the forum over that. And I thought it was just high comedy, but it was another example of like people picking and choosing where the comedy begins and ends.
Yeah, like the whole point needs to be that it's absurd. We should have created like a system for tracking the different ways that people quit.
Yeah, really.
All right, what do you want to claim from this?
I don't really have any particular needs. I do need a little bit of shield. Let me just sprinkle this jizz everywhere.
Yeah. Thanks for getting that all over me.
Well, it's what else are you gonna do with it? I mean, come on.
True. It's not gonna wear itself. All right. So I assisted in my first kill with this. I don't think I actually was the source on any of those.
Yeah, that thread, like that thread where Falky had complete control over who could be in it and who couldn't. I mean, that was sort of the culmination of his every wish, hope, and desire as it relates to Belgab. I mean, that was like he was so happy.
Think that back like twice, once through me and once through you, maybe twice through you. He actually got to host podcasts where we did all the work. He just showed up and talked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A great example of no good deed going unpunished.
Yeah. I kind of hesitate. I don't know if I've ever said this on the live stream or not, or on any of our recordings. Have I ever talked about like when Jasmunda and I created the George Cinda show where we basically produced for him his own show, which is my entry into that?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Okay, so we ended up doing like a 3-episode show where all he had to do was show up and we did all the work. I brought all the callers and all the things we normally would do. But again, all he had to do was be there. And in the process of that show, we would take calls and he wouldn't want trolls, so I had to like do the balance of saying, this person is not trolling you or they were, because he would want to boot you too quick and we would lose all the fun. But anyway, long story short, we would, in our callers, my daughter, who was, I don't know, in grade school at the time, she would listen to the live stream sometimes. There's somebody, oh no, never mind. That's one of those dancing things. Anyway, she would listen. And she asked if she could call into the show and ask Falky some questions. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Just don't use your real name, all that kind of stuff. And so she calls in and does a great impromptu thing where she talks about her house being haunted and asking for his advice. Have I told you this before?
No.
Okay. So she calls in and just does a great job of just improvising this story. She's clearly a little kid. And she's asking his advice, and he, I have to find it to play it for you. His advice is terrible on every layer, and she was quick enough to realize how to play that up. So each level of worse advice he gave, she would like reference it and say, okay, so I should do this or this, and take it to the wrong direction purposely. And he just was so proud of himself. He was like, I'm really helping people out here. It was awesome.
Do you have that call?
Oh, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'll find it. Yeah, yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, because it was great. Because people, because of course the multi-layer thing that would happen with him, people started calling in, ripping him for giving advice like he was to a kid. Like he basically was like, "No, don't tell your parents about it, and go record this," because he was talking about her house being haunted, and it was just great because like that's when
Storm's coming.
Is it okay? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Oh no, I went the wrong direction. Now she's probably watching this stream right now.
I mean, I swear to God, the parallels between Windy City Heat and what I watched on Belgab for 10 years. I mean, just the synchronicity there, it's perfect.
I'm sold. I need to watch it now. I wish there was a way we could watch it together that wouldn't copyright strike us. I guess if we do it on Rumble, no one will care. But that'd be fun to watch a movie. What's the streaming platform you have to watch it on? Or is
it's on
there
YouTube.
One? Oh, okay. Well, perfect.
Yeah.
That we could just bring it up in a shared browser.
Let's go kill these people.
All right. You tell me when you want to start shooting. Because I had someone in my sights, but I was like, I don't want to. There's someone out in the woods, just so you know. Oh, they're getting hammered.
Let's go kill those two. Wow, this is a good shotgun.
I gotta figure out aiming. I am not very good at aiming yet on this. Did you get him? No. There. Okay.
You got him?
Yep.
Wow, look at us.
Yep.
Jarrell said we have to win this game.
That's right.
So
well, I agree.
Not win.
Have you ever seen us play to lose? Oh, that was you. I've got the spatial. Where are they shooting from?
Over there.
Okay, got it. Oh man.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Fuck.
Did they get someone shot me? Oh no, you died. Okay, I see.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I see. I was confused. Do you want to play one more time?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I mean, I'm getting better at this. I need to use my other mouse, though. Or trackball. Trackball.
Apparently, my level is 65. I don't know what levels mean in this game. I have no idea what the value of that is. I have no idea what the implications of it are.
Oh, I like that you got a warning about buying and selling Epic accounts is not allowed. I've never seen that message.
You may have noticed Curtis and I are not doing video tonight. I just don't feel like either of us, or I don't feel like I'm in a state to do video tonight. Curtis says he's not either. I mean, I'm just so drained and tired, and I look at two, and I'm sitting here in a Moroccan jalaba. I don't need the viewing audience looking at me in this state. I really don't.
Well, I'm in my post-birthday ready to take a nap.
Curtis is 58 today, and
well, I wasn't going to tell
great.
everybody that, but that's fine. Okay, what is the command on the keyboard to be able to thank the bus driver? Because it's not the down arrow.
I have no idea on a keyboard.
What are you using?
A controller. I'm a fancy boy.
Oh, so you're not even. I thought you were on a keyboard.
Oh no.
Are you using a PlayStation controller?
Xbox.
Okay. I might just do that next time.
It's just how I'm used to playing games. The only game I play with a keyboard and mouse is Warcraft 3.
That reminds me, I want to play StarCraft. I want us to get that going. Like playing older games.
Well, I was going to ask you if you wanted to play some Left 4 Dead with me.
Well, I'm thinking like other genre of games too, though. Like, because I like a good real-time strategy. And a game that might take longer to play.
Well, that's not really a two-player game, though.
What, StarCraft?
Well, I guess
yeah, it is.
Yeah, StarCraft is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would we fight each other?
Either we fight each other, or we fight the computer, or we fight other people on BattleNet.
Huh. I mean, if we fight each other, that could cause a rift between us. I don't know about that.
No, I mean, if that was true, every LAN party I ever went to would have ended in a fight, and that's not what happens. There's always that one guy that got invited who doesn't really understand, but I think you understand a LAN party, and I do too.
Yeah, but I mean, you've seen the people at LAN parties. There's not going to be any fighting. Come on.
Oh, no, there's always the guy who is barely a computer dude. He exists there too, so...
When Josie comes home.
One of the key ways you can tell that person is they probably have a receding hairline and they're probably wearing a shirt that's too tight because they want to show their muscle.
Yeah, you're describing somebody I know.
Yeah, and it's fine. You bring them because without them, it is just it's what you were about to describe. They add some flair to the entire experience.
You want to get this shield?
Sure. Yep. Ooh.
When Josie comes home, so good. She's the pride of the neighborhood.
Oh man, that's so weird. I haven't worn I'm wearing my bigger headphones today, and I have that 3D spatial sound setting now where I didn't have that on my Xbox. Oh, there's someone over here. And it was weird seeing you as you went by and hearing you.
He thought he was going to get fancy with his little rolls and his hitch kicks and his
yeah,
what have you. Here he is.
Wow, how'd that push me back like that?
We made quick work of that.
Yeah.
I really wish people would just learn to leave us alone.
That's right. It's just better for them to do that.
When Josie comes home.
Hey, thank you.
All right. She's the pride.
Take a little bit of everything here.
We need to do some more killing. I want to kill people.
Let's do it.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that.
Did you just bust the glass? Break glass in emergency?
I thought surely it's not going to work.
Why is the map a square? I don't think I've ever seen that. Seriously. I'm confused. You see that?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Like, oh, bring up the map.
I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind.
I shut that right down, didn't I?
You did.
What are you going to say to that?
Like, all right.
I've got some kind of gold sparkly stuff that's making me move really fast, and
Me too.
there's somebody.
There's someone in here, yeah. They're above us, aren't they?
I think so. Here they come.
Dude, this 3D sound, like I kind of wish I was on camera now. This 3D audio is messing with my head.
The best headphones I own, what you were saying about that reminded me to mention this, are these in-ears that I use in our streams. I spent $20 on these things from Amazon. By far the best headphones I own. Let's get them.
I'm trying. Oh gosh, I got stuck by the door. There's someone behind us. Yeah, I have Shure in-ears that are really good, but it's just not the same as these larger.
Whatever those Shures cost relative to these for $20, the diminishing returns out of those Shures, it's got to be crazy. I mean, I really wish you could hear this.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that they're better. It's just, I know that those are high quality headphones too.
I mean, the Shures are definitely better. I mean, from a spec standpoint and probably from a real world use standpoint, but $20, bro.
Right. Oh yeah, dude. I'm using a cheap but good enough, like larger headset, and these sound so good.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The map's got a straight line on it.
Yeah.
I've
never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither. I'm going to send you a link to these in-ears. I want you to take a look at them, and if you get a wild hair, buy them. I really would love you to see what these sound like.
Like the 3D audio and like the bass is good.
Everything. They're fantastic. I use them for everything. I mean, they're that much better than anything else I own.
So the one thing about my Shure in-ears is that I know they have flat sound. Like they're designed to be like flat. So
well, I mean, that is what you want if you're doing real audio production, but
yeah. But not for this. I mean, like I agree. Like you want it enhanced. Where is everybody?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same. I kind of feel like there's just nobody around.
Well, I just got 12,000 XP for playtime.
Do we want to try and get on this hot air balloon? I feel like we ought to. I mean,
I wouldn't, because the map is getting smaller and smaller.
Well, yeah, that's true. But boy, it sure would be fun to ride in a hot air balloon.
I feel like we're a Rick and Morty episode now.
No,
damn it, Morty!
Here.
All right, I tried. Oh gosh, and then I fell.
When Josie comes home, so good. Yeah, here comes a storm. It's kind of cool
Here
watching
comes
the
the
storm pass across that giant ball floating in the air.
Here comes the storm, and I say, It's all right.
Yeah, I've never seen this where the map is squared.
By the way, that's my favorite Beatles song.
Little darling.
Mainly because it's George Harrison, and I like him.
I think as time has gone on, the only Beatle that I don't have qualms with is Ringo.
You have qualms with George Harrison?
Yeah, he was a douche.
Well, yeah, but
a doucher. It's just I'm the serious Beatle. I'm the serious Beatle. Don't come around me with your silly fun and games, because I'm not playing ball.
Yeah,
I'm
but
the serious Beatle.
Think about, like, I don't want to call it the pressures they were under, but again, like, I am not like a huge Beatles fan, so let me be super clear about that. But I don't blame the guy for being like, you know what, I gotta find an excuse to not have to deal with this anymore.
I think the one I have the most contempt for is John Lennon by far.
Yeah, I just don't understand him. I don't understand Paul McCartney either, because like all of his music, I can listen to it, but it's not great. Like I'm not going to seek it. There's not a single Wings song that I want to hear.
Really?
But I'll listen to them. I'll listen to it, but I don't seek it out. And I get that people who know a lot about music feel inspired by them and all this different, not necessarily Wings, but whatever Paul McCartney did. For me, it's just like, I don't know. Other people who were inspired by them did it better ultimately, or their derivative works, I think I enjoy more. Maybe that's a better way to say it. Oh, look, we talked about George Cinda and Jedi Miller returns. Somehow he returned. Wasn't he really big into the whole Cinda world, or am I wrong?
I don't remember if he was or not.
Oh, wait, no, is he more... oh gosh, what's her name?
I think he was more of a Heather disciple.
Wade.
I think that was more his.
Yeah, okay. Tell us more about your lore, Jedi Miller.
Yeah, we need lore updates.
Yeah.
A lore refresher, rather.
Yeah. How are you spending your time now, post Belgab? Have you found any forum?
It's like, look, there's pre 9/11, post 9/11. There's pre COVID, post COVID. There's pre-Belgab and post-Belgab. I mean, what?
Yeah. And which Beatle do you consider the most pretentious?
I think Paul was, of the four Beatles, the most like working class regular guy.
There's someone over here.
Oddly enough, I don't know if that's how most people would see him, but I think that could be said about him. Where the hell?
They have a DeLorean.
Where are you? There you are.
That is cool. Oh, I found this guy who's trying to be fancy too.
I don't see any people here.
Where are the people shooting around us now?
Oh, here's this guy. You're cute there with your little gun, aren't you? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
I'm trying here.
I'm down. He's got a bot.
Oh, man. All right, Jedi Miller says, doing great, making videos every day. I guess I'm the king of Belgab now. I supported Heather and Nori. That is how you climb up the ranks to become I was the Mud King of Belgab, but you're the Jedi Miller of Belgab.
I would definitely put that on my dating profile. I guess I'm the king of Belgab now.
Yeah, right.
The beef is going to flow. You have no idea what that's going to do for you.
I mean, he's Jedi Miller. It already is. We don't have a way for someone to call in, do we?
No.
Here's what I'm going to do, because the world should hear whatever you're doing. Let's see. How do I create a link for a guest? Invite guests. Here you go, Jedi Miller. Click on that. Join us.
I think this will be our last game.
Okay.
My brain hurts. When Josie comes home, so good. I've been on a bit of a Steely Dan thing lately.
You say Steely Dan?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't. This is gonna sound bad, but I know their music, but I couldn't tell you a single Steely Dan song by name.
Well, their biggest hit would be "Ricky, Don't Lose That Number."
Okay, yeah. I mean,
they had a bunch of "Hey 19." No weekend.
Aren't they one of those bands that are loved by a lot of people though, like other artists?
Yeah, they're a musician's band. You know,
Yeah.
If you're a musician, you revere Steely Dan. I don't think there's any way around that. But it was a weird band because at the core it was just Donald Fagen and Walter Becker. It was, and that was it. Everyone else who was in the band was just sort of a rotating,
like studio people, or
a rotating roster of studio people that they would work with. Let's go to this little place on the top of this mountain here so we can both kill this guy. Because we're not alone here. Gotta get a weapon, gotta get a weapon, gotta get a weapon, gotta get a weapon.
I just got denied by
You need that?
We got
Take
denied
that. You
by
got a shitty gun.
Jedi Miller said no. The streaming he
What
does
is Astrobot? Is that a game?
I don't know.
Jedi says he played Astrobot last night from his channel.
That might not be a game. That might be like a tool that you purchase. Like, have you
If you Astrobotted,
yeah. Have you tried the new lube with
tense.
Astrobot?
You seem a little tense. I would do a little Astrobotting this evening.
Yeah. Thank you.
Made quick work of that. I think I'll take this.
You know, last night I had some free time, so I grabbed the Astrobot and worked some things out.
So I brought her back to my place. She saw my Astrobot. She left right away. It was not one of my proudest moments. I guess I could use some shield.
Well, I mean, it might not have been one of my proudest moments, but it was one of my most. It was one of my most efficient moments. Oh, thank you.
We need more, though. When Josie comes home, so good.
I like how Jedi Miller said appreciate it, and then it's like talk to you later. Like
he's like, look,
he's
thanks
out.
for the offer, but
I've got an Astrobot
right up
here.
your ass, and I'm leaving.
I'm the king of Belgab now.
Look,
and I'm
that
cutting
was
you
the
off.
high note to leave on, if you want to be honest about it. Yeah, he's king of Belgab, and he's out.
Yeah, that's like instead of being hung up on you by you, hanging up.
Here's some more shield.
What's this stealth splash?
I don't know.
And who's driving a car up here?
Well, you can drive a car anywhere. In fact, the mountains are a pretty good place to drive a car. What's this little rat-a-tat-tat gunfire right here? Where are you?
Ah, look what I did to you guys. I jumped off the mountain.
Oh shit, I'm alone.
Not on purpose, I fell. Okay, there you are. Okay, you ran too.
Oh yeah, they were about to just dice me up.
Yeah.
There you are.
So we got Harry Charles here, who is really good at Fortnite.
I'm not really clear on the definition of gooning. It was explained the other day by somebody on TikTok, and then I kind of forgot what they said.
Well, I don't really know that there's a definition that I want to know right now. You know what I mean?
I want to know this moment. What is gooning?
All right, fine. Okay, Harry Charles, join that link that I shared and tell us. It's not that I'm not like a prune about whatever it might be. I'm just, my brain's not there.
There's somebody jumping around in the water out there, it looks
I think
like.
it's a fish.
Oh.
That confused me earlier too.
I hate that.
Hey, Michael, it's a fish. Now it's
Sure
you.
it is.
What do you think about, like, we don't have to get into the whole story, but the former Prince Andrew being arrested? Do you think this is like a big deal or not?
I do think it is. I think it's going to normalize the concept of powerful and otherwise seemingly untouchable people having bad things happen to them. Come get some of this shield.
All right.
And I could be totally wrong about that, but I don't think it's going to make it less likely for rich and powerful and otherwise untouchable people to be arrested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's got to come a point where there's accountability with this whole story.
I'm going to go hire this bot. I don't think I have enough gold.
I probably do. Hold on. Can I give
Nope,
you gold?
I don't.
How do you buy a bot, though?
We'll just talk to her and then select the option that's like a little plus.
I do not have enough, man.
Curtis.
Can we share?
I don't know.
Can I give you my gold? How much do you have? 'Cause
I don't
have.
share my gold. I'm sorry. That's just...
We're on a team, dude.
Nah, I don't share gold.
Okay, I don't want to LAN party with you now.
I'm not going to do it.
You're not
How would
landable.
you? Oh, hey, here we go. Here's gold. Take my gold. How much do you have?
Not enough still.
Okay,
I have
here's-
290. Now I have, was that 100?
Take that.
Okay.
And then that.
Okay.
That.
How did you not have enough?
I
Is that
only
your
had
gun right there?
450. Yeah, I didn't mean to drop that.
Okay.
I only had 450.
Where'd it go? There we
right
go.
over
I see.
here.
Yep.
What in the hell? I don't know if I want to hire this bot. Look at that.
I hear you. And how do I do it? Hire. All right, this is our bot now.
Cool. I feel so protected.
Why did I should have given you the money.
That's okay. Here comes a car. All right, here we are. It's all you, Curtis.
It's on my
I'm
bot
down.
now. All right. Where are you?
Right here. Run, 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 run. Don't stand in one spot. They're just going to pick you off.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
still trying to figure out my keyboard
Curtis, you
controls.
let us down there.
Well, you know, I like to blame the bot for that.
You let us down. Harry didn't give us a definition of gooning. Let me just look it up. I've got the whole internet.
I dare you to do it. Oh, no, never mind. Do you still
Okay,
have
listen.
Grok?
Gooning refers to an often compulsive sexual practice of prolonged masturbation or edging, designed to reach a trance-like euphoric state, typically lasting for extended periods. It is characterized by a loss of control. Wasn't that implied already? Come on. Intense focus and a dazed, glassy-eyed appearance. Okay, so he goons over Fortnite girls. I guess that all makes sense to me now. Either way you slice it, it sounds very Christian to me, all of it.
I'm just going to have to believe you.
Okay. Everybody have a good night. Bye.